important that you're doing what you need to do with your finances, because nobody is going to tell you what you need to do with your money. And life is going to throw you some lemons. So when life throws you lemons, you want to make sure that you're prepared for those lemons and you're not stressed and you're not worried. Because if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you already have a lot on your plate. You already have a lot that you're juggling mentally, environmentally, physically. You just have a lot of obstacles on top of, and now on top of that, you're adding more stress because something came up and now you need the money to pay for it. So you're just adding even more stress onto your life. Hello, welcome back to another video. My name is Candice Latham, and this channel is all about helping you defy the odds, build wealth, and think differently. I'm actually out in New Jersey today. I came to New Jersey for a wonderful wedding. It was such a beautiful wedding that me and my fiance had the chance of attending. And then we actually got stuck here in New Jersey. So I'm here for an extra day. My flight got delayed. My flight got canceled. And so I'm not flying out until tomorrow night. But what I want to talk to you guys today is about, remember when we were in school? Like when we were in school, we had different, hold on, the music's playing, someone's parking. We had like a roadmap when we were in school. Right? But now that we've graduated, there's no roadmap for us to follow. Like first we went from like 6th grade to 7th grade. We had the different assignments, and then we knew that we were headed to high school. And then from high school, we knew that we were headed for college. And then in college, you're getting, to work with your college professors, you're getting assignments, projects, you're getting like what's the thing that they give you in the beginning of the semester to know like what's coming up? I forgot what it's called. But anyway, you're just getting instructions on your next steps to help you stay focused and on course towards your goal of graduation. But then once you graduate, you're really just on your own, right? Nobody is coming to tell you what your next roadmap should be, what your next steps should be, when our whole lives, that's what we had, my thumb, our whole lives, that's what we had access to, is the world telling us what to do. So if you don't really get onto your own plan, your own roadmap, no one is coming. And there's this woman, why am I forgetting everybody's name today? Forgetting things. I forgot her name, Mel Robbins. Yes, that's it. Mel Robbins has this video where she talks about no one is coming. No one is coming to tell you to work out. No one is coming to tell you to read. No one is coming to tell you to save and invest your money. It's really up to you now that we're adults. So if you do not get your plan in place, if you do not start taking actions every day, like the world is just going to keep spinning. And society has a lot of distractions, because with the society distractions, they kind of make money off of you, right? So no one is going to tell you to, not eat out every day, right? Nobody's going to tell you to not eat out every day, because the restaurants are there and they're making money from you going there, eating out. So it's up to you to have the discipline to be like, I'm not going to eat out every day for my body wise, for my health reasons, and also for financial reasons, because I have these other goals that I want to reach. But if you're not mindful of what your roadmap is, what goals you need to be taking, time is just moving by. Time is passing, right? You used to be 25, now you're 27, 28, 30, 31, and then time is just moving. So if you don't have that blueprint, nobody is coming to tell you to get on it. Well, maybe me. I'm here to tell you that you need to get on your blueprint. I'll give you an example, because last night, like I said, our flight was canceled last night. We were supposed to go back to Charlotte. We was at the airport for like 9 or 10 hours. They canceled it at like midnight because of the weather. There was no voucher or anything for the hotel. We just had to figure out what we were going to do on our own. So now, originally we were supposed to leave Saturday, but now we couldn't leave until Monday. The next flight wasn't until Monday morning. So that means we have to get a hotel at midnight in the pouring rain in a new state. We have to we have to call a bunch of hotels, figure out which ones have availability, pay for the hotel, pay for the extra Ubers, pay for the extra food. Ooh, it's supposed to rain again. But the world doesn't care if you're not prepared financially. Like when we needed a place to stay, the world wasn't like, oh, okay, that's all right. The airport security guard was like, all right, did you rebook your flight? Yes. All right, it's time to go. You can't stay here. The airport's shutting down. And we're like, oh, okay, so we got to move quick and we got to figure out a way what our next steps are. We did have to end up booking another hotel. Now, granted, is that what we planned? No, we didn't plan to have to spend more money on a hotel for 2 extra days, but we are grateful that we did have the savings I'm grateful that my fiance is really great at saving because he plans ahead, and I really do love that about him, and me myself as well. Like, I have savings as well. And so even though you don't want to spend that money, it's just you're grateful to even have that money to pull from so that you don't have to add it to a credit card. I mean, my fiance is kind of anti credit card. I'm more of a like, okay, I have a credit card and I don't mind using it for the points and then just making sure I pay it off before the 30 days so I don't get trapped in the debt cycle. And now I'm paying all this money on interest for months and months and months because I don't have the ability to pay off the full balance. So I'm trying not to get trapped in that cycle again, because it's an easy cycle to get trapped into. But it's important that you're doing what you need to do with your finances, because nobody is going to tell you what you need to do with your money. And life is going to throw you some lemons. So when life throws you lemons, you want to make sure that you're prepared for those lemons and you're not stressed and you're not worried. Because if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you already have a lot on your plate. You already have a lot that you're juggling mentally, environmentally, physically. You just have a lot of obstacles on top of that, you're adding more stress because something came up and now you need the money to pay for it. So you're just adding even more stress onto your life. And so that's not what I want for you. Obviously, here on this channel, I want you guys to prosper. I want you to defy the limits. I want you to think powerfully, and I want you to build wealth. And I want you to work on your inside, doing the internal work, so that on the outside, you can start showing up and taking those actions and figuring out, why aren't you taking those actions? What's stopping you from actually making progress towards your goals and towards you living the prosperous life that you actually want to live? You need to get on it. Whether you're afraid, you just need to take the steps, because you being afraid and not facing the issue doesn't mean it's going to go away. Right? You not making a choice is you still making a choice, because time is still moving, whether you're ready or not. So we really have to push past our fears and just get it done. Get the baby steps out the way. Like, you don't have to start doing, 25 push-ups. I'm gonna just use push-ups as an example, because before I could do 10 push-ups, I had to start with just a baby push-up, like the halfway push-ups on my knees, right? And then once my brain was able to be like, you know what, let's try to do just one push-up, like on our feet without being on our knees. And then then I did that push-up, and then I could started doing 5 push-ups. Then I started doing 10 push-ups. But I had to start with the halfway baby push-up on my knees before I could get to the 10 push-ups. So the same is for you. Whatever goal you want to reach, we all have to start somewhere. So you have to put the fear aside. You have to put the anxiety aside. You have to do the internal work to figure out, why are you not taking these actions? What is in your view? What is blocking you, right? What is blocking you from getting you where you want to be? And you have to know what is blocking you so that you can start taking those next steps and those actions to get to what your goals are that you're trying to reach in this life. A piece of paper out and just visualize, what does success look like for you 1 year from now? Just 1 year. If 1 year is too far, what does success like for you 6 months from now? What does success look like? Count the 6 months. If we're right now in July, I'm like August, September, October, November, December, January. What does success look like for me in January of 2022? That's right. We're in another year now. Time is moving. So just start with that question. Like, what does success look like for me 6 months from now, a year from now? And then what is your next best decision that you can take that's going to get you to helping you reach that goal? And then every day, just start breaking down and just choosing the next best right decision for you. You don't have to start, with 100 push-ups. You don't have to start with $1,000. You don't have to start with, I don't know. You can just start small, and eventually the small things builds up to the big things. That's all I had to say to y'all. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed it, please press that thumbs up button. Please comment below. Let me know what your goals are. What are your goals that you're working on in the next 6 months? For me personally, I'm getting ready for my wedding. That's coming up in October 15th. I just attended this beautiful wedding, and now it's time to get my own act together, get our own act together on our own wedding. There's still things to be done. So that's kind of a big focus now, is just making sure that we're saving enough, making sure that we are having our wedding meetings to make sure that we're able to reach our goals, figure out our honeymoon situation. So that's kind of the next big goal for me, and that's 3 months. That's the kind of the main goal that I'm focused on right now. Obviously, still working out so I can be looking good for my wedding. You know, my stomach is slimming down, but still got to just keep going, keep going. And then just, yeah, just doing a great job, you know, continue to do a great job at work, continue to show up for you guys and help you guys and support you on your money goals and also on your internal selves, because we have to do the internal work so that it can show up on the outside. But if you guys aren't signed up for my email list, make sure you sign up. I'm going to leave the link where you can sign up in the description box below. But until next time, I'm Candice Latham, and I will see you guys later. Bye.